Hello, I'm the Hercule Poirot. I'm the famous Belgian detective.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Poirot. I'm Samuel Richard. I am a businessman and I sell antiquarian things.
Where are you from, Mr. Richard?
I am from the United States, but I'm having some problems in Europe now with Italian mafia. I have sold them some carpets. I didn't know they were a fake. Now they are demanding their money back.
And I'm on this train because I'm traveling from Syria to Istanbul. I have to return to London quickly. I had difficulty booking a compartment on this train. I wonder why. It's winter low season, but the first class compartments were fully booked. I have to travel second class.
Mr. Poirot, my life is threatened. Today and some time ago, I reserved a letter with threats. I am afraid I may be killed.
Nonsense. Enjoy your trip, Mr. Richard. What a terrible weather. I can't sleep very well. And that noise. What is that?
Good night, Mr. Richard.
Mr. Poirot, Mr. Richard is dead.
Oh my
Come
god.
and look, please.
Oh my god. We're in trouble. The train had to stop during the night because of the snow drift. And there has also been a murder on the train. One of the passengers may be a murderer or someone in a pink dressing gown who I saw in the corridor. Doctor, when was Mr. Richard killed?
June 1 and 3 night
How was he killed?
with a knife.
How many wounds can you see on his body?
12.
I have found a piece of paper next to Richard's body. The words on it were, "Remember little Daisy Armstrong." Now I know that Richard's real name was Cassetti. He kidnapped the 3-year-old girl and killed her a few years ago. Why was he killed? Because of this terrible story? Or because he sold fake antique things? I must find out. Good morning, Countess Andrini. Did you sleep well last night?
Yes, very well. I took sleeping pills before going to bed, and last night I took one as usual. I didn't hear everyone.
And your husband, Count Andrini, did you sleep well?
Yes, I was next to my dear wife all night.
I have found a handkerchief next to Cassetti's body. There is a letter H on it. Can I see your wife's passport?
Here you are. The name is not clear. We have an only spot on it. I'm sorry.
My name is Helena. I'm from Hungary, just like my husband.
Good morning, Miss Debenham. Do you sleep well?
Yes, thank you. I didn't see or hear everything. I was completely apartment all the time.
What is your job?
I'm a secretary. I used to work in the East for some time and now I'm traveling to London.
I'm sorry for asking a personal question. Are you in love with Colonel Arbuthnot?
Yes, we are in love and planning to get married soon.
Mrs. Hubbard, good morning. Your neighbor, Mr. Richard, was killed last night. Did you hear anything?
Mr. Poor, I swear that last night there was a stranger in my room.
Was it a man or a woman?
A man.
Did you see his face? Who was it?
I couldn't see the person. It was dark, but I am sure it was a man.
How can you be sure?
I was married twice and I have had a lot of flowers. I'm really able to distinguish a man. And now, today in the morning, I found a pink dressing gown in my room and a wig.
Mrs. Hubbard, good morning. Your neighbor, Mr. Richard, was killed last night. Did you hear anything?
Mr. Poor, I swear that last night there was a stranger in my room.
Was it a man or a woman?
A man.
Did you see his face? Who was it?
I couldn't see the person. It was dark, but I am sure it was a man.
How can you be sure?
I was married twice and I have had a lot of flowers. I'm really able to distinguish a man. And now, today in the morning, I found a pink dressing gown in my room and a wig.
Hello, Colonel Arbuthnot. I have just spoken to your friend, Miss Debenham.
Mr. Poirot, she is a dear woman for me. I love her with all my heart, and I can swear she has nothing to do with the terrible murder.
Colonel, I'm sure she isn't guilty. I just have to ask you some questions. Where were you last night?
I was in my compartment. I sleep well and didn't hear anything.
Have you ever heard anything about Cassetti of the Armstrong family?
No, never.
Good afternoon, Mr. Hardman. What is your job?
I'm a private detective. I'm from New York.
Did Mr. Richard hire you to project him?
Yes, he did.
Who do you think killed him?
Italian mafia.
Do you think it was an Italian man wearing a pink dressing, gown and a wig?
Yes, I do.
In this case, the criminal might have escaped from the train because it is not moving because of the snowdrift.
I agree.
Princess Drogomirov.
My best regards.
How do you do, Mr. Poirot? Please, be quick with your questions. Eat my egg, I get trade too quick.
Dear Princess Drogomirov, what is your first name?
My name is Natasha. I was born in Russia. I have a Russian name.
What do you know about little Lady Armstrong?
I was good mother. She was a charming little girl.
Do you know that the murder man was Cassetti, her kidnapper and killer?
I have heard about it. It is far, but I am sure don't suspect. 90-year-old woman to have married him. He was a strong man, but I am already too old and too.
Hello, Miss Olsen. Are you from Sweden?
Yes.
Can you speak French well?
No.
Can you understand French and answer my questions?
Yes.
I hear you help poor children in Africa. Do you love children?
Yes.
Maybe you used to work as a nanny
Yes.
with the Armstrong's family? Can you understand my question?
No.
Now I know the answer to the murder of Cassetti was. Each of you stabbed him with one knife. Each person gave him one stab. That is why there are 12 wounds on his body. You tried to deceive me. The pink dressing gown, a strange man in the compartment, but it was a lie. You all had something to do with the Armstrong family. You all loved little Daisy and her poor parents.
My real name is Linda Arden. I was Daisy's grandfather.
I'm Helena, Mrs. Armstrong's sister. I love my dear wife and I wanted to help her find place.
I was a secretary with the Armstrongs. They were very good.
I was Daisy, good mother.
I went in a love waters, Mary and
I was Colin Armstrong's best friend.
I was a driver and Mrs. Olsen, Daisy's nanny.
The mystery is solved.